Kaiser on a backhand on the rebound, and it's saved by the goalie. And some serious pressure here right out of the gate for the Mavs. Wheel keeps the puck in and then retreats back as the Mountain Select team goes to regroup here. Wheel has it again, he's going to hit it off the wall as the forwards are changing. Mountain Select has it now intercepted by Davis as he comes on the ice for his first shift of the game, and he gets it over to a wide open Drake Reynolds, puts a move on. He's going to shoot right off the face mask of the goalie, and the save is made. Bars has the puck now, and he's going to pass it over for a one-timer, and a big save by the goalie. A few big saves here early on for Mountain Select, and some heavy pressure from the junior Mavs. Bert Schneider in a battle on the corner, far side, as Cam Davis comes in to help out. Puck's going to come out of the zone here as Bars gets possession and retreats back into the zone. He's going to regroup with speed, try to carry it into the zone here, but he drops it off to Drake Reynolds, who gets it deep into the corner. Willits from the point, shot hits a Mount Select player. Puck's up, comes into the corner, and Quadrado's on the ice now as he plays the forecheck while the other players change. We're going to get a five-side change here as Mount Select takes it through the neutral zone into the Mavs zone for the first time in the game. Noah Gates with the stick check, steals the puck, and Stradsky's fighting for it now. Stradsky's going to punch it up to Quadrado. He tries to clear his own little softer pass out to center ice for Fitz, who loses handle of it. But Gates has it, and he's going to make entrance. Fitz comes in with a hard shot high in line in the net. Puck comes back, blocked in the front there, as Fitz has to track it down. Fitz gets it, makes a move, and goes behind the net. Punches it over to Quadrado. Quadrado back to Fitz. Fitz is looking, doesn't see anybody. Tries to get it up to Quadrado. It's intercepted. Deep as Fitz is going to chase it down. He's got Fitz in the middle as he's looking. He might try to get a pass here. He's behind the net now. But it's Fitz battles in front. Puck gets turned over. Willits and Queel on defense as the puck rolls in for an icing. We'll face off in the offensive zone. Schneider wins it back to his forward, Ryan Henson. Gets the puck stolen. Now Field needs to chase it. They got a break coming in on the goalie. Shot wide and left in the net there. Severeyev is in net. Going into the butterfly to make the save. Puck goes behind the net as Willis tracks it down and punches it into the corner. He's got a host of Mount Select defenders as Field comes over to help out. There's a battling behind the net as the puck comes out to center ice, pass deflected. Kaiser's going to track it down as he tries to clear it. Puck cleared out to the middle as Dirk Schneider has it, and he's going to lose it as he just tries to get it in deep so the Mavs can change. And here come Mount Select. Rushing into the zone, trying to maintain possession as their players change. And Dirk Schneider now has it as he flips it up to Reynolds. Reynolds has it, shoots it towards the net. The puck's going to trickle into the corner as Davis sticks checks the defender. Big shot here by Reynolds, and it's saved by the Mountain Select goalie. Another big save here in the first period. Pass intercepted by Gates, and he's going to regroup with center ice as Stradsky dumps it deep into the zone. Mount Select here trying to clear the zone as Cam Davis has possession of the puck, and Stradsky take a big hit there on the sideline and holding his own. He does. This time it bounces over his stick and the puck comes out of his zone. Bars is going to have to chase it down. He's got some pressure by a Mount Select player, and some pressure from another Mount Select player, and another Mount Select player. Nonetheless, he takes it in his zone. He's going to try to rip a shot off. Back into the corner now. Mount Select is looking to clear the zone. This is on the forecheck. nice home there as Dirk Schneider's coming up high. Willis with a shot, tipped in front by Dirk Schneider. It's going to be blocked. That comes out of the zone, and here's a Mount Select player streaking to get possession. He turns and throws it back to another player here who's got the puck, and Mavs are defending. Bennett grabs it here, and Fitz comes and gets possession of the puck, tries to take behind the net. He's got to punch it forward here, and he doesn't. Still in the corner as Mount Select tries to get possession. Dirk Schneider plays the body a little bit there and punches it out right in front of the net. But it's safe. Fitz now has it. He's got a little bit of speed up the middle here. He's going to try to take it in. He puts a move on his defender. Mount Select comes away with the puck, and they're going to try to dump it in, but it's blocked by Bars. Bars gets it over to Quill. There's a forwards change here. Gates up to Benson. Benson comes in. He's going to try to make a move and just misses on that move. Benson comes away with the puck center ice, gets it to Kaiser. Kaiser's going to dump it in deep. He's going to go out for a change along with Benson and Gates. Mount Select trying to take advantage of the change. As Davis has the puck, gets it off the wall. And now Stratsky gets it in deep. Don't believe then they're going to call an ice down. Face off to the right of Reyes as Dirk Schneider lines up to take the draw. Face off won by the Mavs, and Davis punches it out of the zone and chases it down. Mount Select's able to clear, and they keep having that player lurk around on the stretch pass, and Stratsky sees it now and takes care of business. Punches it to center ice, intercepted by Mount Select, but they're going to have to get onside here. Or not. I think they're just going to let that one ride. Dirk Schneider now applying pressure with Reynolds. They're trying to get possession of the puck. It goes into the zone, and now Stratsky has it. Stratsky up to Davis. Davis looking for a pass. It comes Dirk Schneider in the middle. The puck's into the zone, but it's going to lose possession. And here comes Dirk Schneider playing good defense coming back. As he intercepts, he gets it into the corner for Bars. Off the wall to Fitz. Fitz has the puck now. Looking for it. Passes it all the way over to Reynolds. Good pass here, and he's got Bars. Shoots it high, just on top, and not no goal. And this is going to go to play dead. As the goalie takes a bow for the fans for Mountain Select, they are pleased with his play thus far. Gates, Quadrado, Fitz, Willits, and Bars, and it's face off. It's his own draw. Puck goes behind the net. It's going to leak up top, and they might clear. Unless Bars can say something about it. Willits to Bars, Bars to Willits. Willits to Fitz, and Fitz has got some time here as the Mount Select team's making a change. Fitz with a pass up to Gates, doesn't go. Back around, and Mount Select's looking clear, and they do. Good pass there for Mount Select. They clear the zone. Bars regains possession here, and he's trying to get the puck out of the zone, just looping it behind the net. Chips it off the wall to Fitz. Fitz should be getting back to Bars. Good play by Fitz. As Bars gets it back. Bars gets it bring it down. He's played strongly. Shot, rebound, and that shot went off the post. Rebound to Fitz. He gets possession back. Gets checked, and a penalty is going to be drawn here. There you go, Fitzy! Fitzy gets taken down, draws a penalty, and the Mavs are going to go on a power play. Looks like we're having some technical difficulties. Give me some feedback and let me know if you can hear me or not.
Is it muffled or just non-existent?
Fitz ended up taking a penalty on that one too for a little bit of retaliation. And there's a shot by Kaiser, just barely misses the net. Okay. Sounds like we're back here. Kaiser has the puck. 4-on-4 now after 2 penalties. Fitz got taken out and then decided to retaliate and got put in the box as well. So 4-on-4 hockey, a couple scoring chances early on for Kaiser. Here's the puck out to center ice. We got Benson and Gates on forward. Shot gets gloved down by the Mount Select goalie. As they're still 4-on-4, it looks like, for a couple more seconds. Face-off won by the Mavs, but there's a Mount Select player there, and he just dumps it out of the zone as they try to get possession, but Skradsky's chasing it down. Skradsky turns back the way he came from, made a great play there as the puck comes out, and Davis leaks it out to Dirkschneider. Dirkschneider has it up. You could have a 2-on-1 here. Dirkschneider comes into the zone, passes over, but it's a rough pass, and Reynolds can't get possession. Just a little bit wobbly on the pass. They're right up front, and a backhand chance for Cam Davis. Dirkschneider gets it wide in the net on the rebound. Some solid scoring chances early in the first here for the Mavs. Play stays alive as Dirkschneider chases it down in the corner. They look a little tired, like they need a change, but Willits is going to hold the zone. Get a shot on net. Rebound by Reynolds, and his shot gets saved as well. Reynolds punches it out to the point, but nobody home. As Mount Select dumps it in, and they go off for a change. We're waiting for a whistle, I think, to get even strength here, but we're still going to roll 5-on-5, and that's my bad earlier. I said 4-on-4, and I was wrong. They just took him coincidental. Big shot by Bars as the shot goes high and wide. Here comes Quadrado in with another big shot off the post. Wheel tries to punch it in. It gets blocked in front, and the puck's going to get cleared for a possible breakaway from Mount Select. Bars back on the play, and with a great defensive play, Rayev is going to cover up. Face-off won by the Mavs, and Bars has it behind the net. He punches it over to Queel. Queel's going to get up to Kaiser. Kaiser clears his own. Puck comes back to Mount Select as Bars plays aggressive there on the boards. And Gates back to help from that center position. He's going to loop it around the back of the net to Kaiser. He's carrying it up the side wall. Puck intercepted by Mount Select as they come back for another rush here. Bennock's going to try to get in the middle of the play, but Dirkschneider takes over. Dirkschneider's double teamed at center ice, but he punches it in nonetheless. No icy called on the play. Here comes Mount Select. Puck comes all the way around as Mount Select goes off for a change. Dirkschneider and Bennock to chase the puck down. It leaks out to center ice. Fitz backhands the quad. Quadrado gets a toe drag, and then Fitz has it again, but they get kind of tangled up now, and Mount Select has possession. Skradsky with a heads-up play on the player, and he's going to get taken off the ice for a check, apparently. And now the Mavericks are going to go on the penalty kill. A lot of fans in the building here tonight, and there was a exclamation yell there on that little push that sent the Mount Select player to the ground. The face-off is won on the penalty kill as Bars has the puck now in the corner. Willits goes to track it down as it's loose. He's just going to try to clear here on the penalty kill. Good play by Dirkschneider again. He's got a one-on-one against the defenseman. Let's see if he can get it done here. He gets in, gets a shot off high off the post, and that's got to be the third post of the night. Here comes Mountain Select on a break. Bars playing the the attacker. Playing the stick heavy as Rayev gets a good save there. And the puck comes back out. Dirkschneider's giving chase. He's got speed coming in. He battles for the puck there. It's some really hard work there by Dirkschneider on the penalty kill with 49 seconds left to even strength. Willits punches it out to center ice and goes off for a change with 28 seconds left on the power play for Mountain Select. Cam Davis plays his man in center ice as the Mountain Select team gets the zone. They're going to send it to the net outside wide as Queel hits it to the corner. Bennock to play the Mountain Select forward as he goes behind the net. Davis now playing. They're looking like a little bit of a box formation here on the penalty kill. 4 seconds left until even strength. As Queel ties up and kills the penalty off, and that's a good penalty kill for the Mavericks. Mountain Select, sorry about that, folks. Mountain Select playing even strength now, as they're still able to hold the zone, and Davis is trying to help get that problem taken care of. Now Queel has to go back, and he's probably ready for a change. As Mountain Select changes 5 aside, Queel's just going to dump it there, force an icing. And the Mountain Select fans cheering for the icing, and we'll have a defensive zone faceoff. Dirkschneider to take the draw. As Willits comes away with it, punches it up the wall, and now Kaiser has it going through the middle. Benson with the puck. He's going to bring it in. He makes a move here. Beautiful move, beautiful shot, goal! Rick and Benson. And the Mavs go up 1-0 with 11 seconds left in the first period. All right, a Mavericks goal here late in the first period, 11 seconds left on the clock, and they're going to take the face-off at center ice following that goal by Rick and Benson. And a beautiful move and a beautiful shot there to finish off the goal. As the clock winds down, Mountain Select's going to send it behind the net, and we're going to get a whistle here to end the first period. 1-0 Mavs. Back with you soon. play, back in action in the second period here. As the Mavs are to your right. Kaiser gets the puck out of the zone. He's carrying it up the wall and he dumps it deep. Looks like they're going to go off for a change here. Bars attacks into the zone from his defensive position here to try to buy some time for the Mavs. And he does. He tangles up a few Mountain Select defenders. Quadrado in on play now as he's trying to get his stick active. Fitz tries to intercept that stretch pass. It doesn't, but it looks like it's going to come down as an icing, and it does. All right, face off to the right of Mountain Select's goalie. But a great first period. Took a lot of shots. The post helped out a lot. It's goalie's best friend. Dirk Schneider gets a face-off, wins the draw. Bennock with a quick shot, glove saved by the goalie. He's going to force another face-off here. Dirk Schneider wins the face-off to Skradsky, who throws it towards the net, and that's going to be another glove save and another face-off. Quadrado attacking deep as Mountain Select comes away with that face-off. They're going to try to clear. Intercepted by Dirk Schneider, who holds on to the puck in the zone here. He's going to rip a shot off the post. The goalie just covers it up. It was loose underneath, but the play's whistled dead. There we go. We got Dirk Schneider, Fitz, Quadrado, and now Willits Quill on defense after the short change there. Puck's dropped, and Fitz is going to get it here, and he's going to send it towards the net. It trickles after a block as Quadrado's got two people, and Fitz intercepts. He's trying to keep the play alive, but nobody home there as he tried to dump it back behind the net. Beautiful play there by Dirk Schneider as he gets it to Quadrado. Quadrado shoots it wide of the net, and Fitz now has it. He punches it up to the point. Willits holds it just long enough to keep possession, which is great play there as Fitz gets it over, and it's saved by Queel. Dirk Schneider has it in the corner, puts it over to Fitz. Fitz punches it back to Dirk Schneider. Dirk Schneider back to Fitz. And Fitz just kind of trickles it towards the goalie there. Dirk Schneider gets behind the net, looks for a pass, deflected just behind the net as Quadrado chases it down. He's just going to tap it deep here as Dirk Schneider goes off for a change and Gates is in. Puck comes to the edge now, and Fitz gets it. He's going to take it behind the net, looking for a pass here. Tries to pass, but whiffs on it there. And it's right through the legs of Quadrado, and it's going to come out of the zone. Delayed penalty here on Mountain Select as the Mavs push it behind the net, and Quadrado tries to reset the play. They're going to whistle it dead there. .26 left in the second, and power play for the Mavs as Gates takes the draw and Mountain Select comes away with it. But Gates gets possession here. Looks to the middle, doesn't see anything, circles back around. Now he throws it on the boards. Over to Benson, who has it now. He's going to try to look for an option there. He throws it to the middle of the ice, and Kaiser's there, but great defense by Mountain Select as they're able to prevent that shot on goal. It would have been a great shot opportunity for Kaiser. Willits now regroups and circles behind the net. He's going to look for a breakout pass. He swings it up to Benson, who's got the puck now. He's going to come into the zone. He's looking. He sees something, but it doesn't quite make it there as Mountain Select clears the zone. Icing call with 48 seconds left on the power play. We're going to get a face-off in the Mountain Select zone. Face-off won by Dirk Schneider. Back to Bennock. He's going to send it to the net. It's just wide to the left. Quadrado attacks. He's got Dirk Schneider and Cam Davis with him on the forward line there. And Quadrado has the puck with a toe drag that just misses. Davis to track it down in the corner. Backhand pass trickles in front of the goalie, and the puck's still loose. Mount Select clears the zone. As Reynolds is going to chase it down, subbing in for defense there on the power play. 14 seconds left in the power play for the Mavericks. They're up 1-0 in the second. Dirk Schneider with the puck, and he's going to try to make it into the zone here, and he does. Puck comes up high, and Bennock fumbles with it a bit, but gets control of it. Just not enough, and the Mount Select team's going to go ahead and clear, and that's going to negate the penalty, and we're back to even strength. Bennock intercepts the pass in front of the net there as he punches it out to Davis, and Davis tries to get it to center ice, but it's blocked and shot in by the Mountain Select defenseman. Dirk Schneider now has it in the corner as he punches it back low for Bennock, hoping he can help out a bit, as Mountain Select's putting some heavy forechecking pressure on the Mavericks. Puck out to center ice, just over the stick of Dirk Schneider. Mountain Select's going to get possession here and try to regroup. Still a little bit of a possession battle now. Dirk Schneider has it, and he's got Quadrado. He's going to look for him here on a 2-on-1. He shoots at 5-hole. Save made by Mountain Select goalie. Mountain Select dumps it in, and Skradsky's there to give chase to it. He gets it, backhands it back behind the net to Bars, who has possession now. Bars beats his man, then beats another, goes to one knee, and he's going to try to get it deep as Coach Davis is yelling, "Get it deep." Here comes a change for the Mavericks as Gates punches it deep, and possession's still up in the air. Now Benson has it. He's got a backhand to Kaiser. Shoots wide left. Kaiser makes the zone here, and he's looking. He's just going to send it on net, and it's a low save for the goalie. Benson now behind the net as he turns back around. He's trying to get it up front to Gates, and he does. Just a little bit slow. Here's the shot by Will. It's high. Good save by Mountain Select goalie. Gates tracks down the loose puck. He's looking to the middle again. Throws it to the middle to Willits. He's unable to get a handle on that as Reynolds comes out. He's got the puck now, and he's got an opportunity. He shoots it low. Goal, Mavericks! As Drake Reynolds gets possession off the bench and shoots it home for a score. 2-0 Mavericks. All right, center ice face-off. Dirk Schneider wins it back to Bennock, who has the puck now. He's going to try to take it into the zone. Bennock with the puck. Circles back and punches it low for Dirk Schneider, who gets it. Dirk Schneider's got Quadrado up front close. As Bars just hammers it back to the other side, and the puck's going to come around here. Quadrado makes a move to hold possession, and he's just going to punch it deep now. As Dirk Schneider gives chase. Fitz gets possession of the puck, and it leaks up front there, but nobody home. Battle in the corner for the puck as Dirk Schneider gets possession. And Quadrado's there waiting on the wall for it. He's going to swing it all the way over to Fitz, who gets possession. He's going to take it in deep. He's got speed. Can he make the net? He gets up off of one knee now. He loops it around. He's just going to lose it there, but it's okay. His zone's held momentarily as Cooper Skradsky just fights for it. He is such a fighter when he's trying to get possession of that puck. Mount Select dumps it in. They get a change. Skradsky throws it up to Davis, who's waiting for it. He's going to have to chase it into the zone. Reynolds now to help. So Mountain Select takes possession, and they're trying to clear. Clear it to center ice, and Quill's there to take possession of it, but they're going to call that last-minute offsides on Reynolds. Face-off won by the Mavs, played back to Bars, who fumbles with the puck a little bit, puts himself out of trouble there as Benson is able to get possession. Benson has it again now as he takes it into the zone. Looking for Kyler Kaiser up front there. Pass doesn't get through. Benson bats the puck down with his stick, and he's got it now. He's going to try to get it up front. Dirkschneider's waiting. Willits here with a shot. Hard shot just wide left of the net, and a great opportunity there for Willits. Puck comes out of the zone, and Willits playing good defense. Just covers the lane and gets the stick on the block. Almost like a 2-for-1 deal there for Willits. As Benson now has the puck and exits the zone, and he's going to try to get it in. He gets it deep there. He might go off for a change along with Kaiser. Dirkschneider's still in there as he tries to buy time for that change to occur. Fitz is in now and battling for the puck in the corner as Quadrado helps out. Zone's held by Bennock, who shoots it all the way over, and Fitz is there to get it. He tries to leave it for Gates, and now he does. And Gates has the puck around the back of the net. He's got Quadrado up front. He's got Bennock on the point. Gates powers it in, and just off the post with a beautiful power play there, and a rebound shot for Gates, and a great heads-up play there, just taking care of business. They say the post is the goalie's best friend. It certainly has been tonight. Now Fitz has it. He takes it in deep, throws it to Quadrado with a beautiful shot wide. A great heads-up play by Fitz on the takeaway. Fitz now has it as it comes into the zone. He gets it over to Quadrado on the backhand. Quadrado tries a shot, but it goes wide. And that's going to be offsides, as Dirkschneider was just coming on the ice and trying to get onside, but didn't make it there. 4:54 left in the second period. 2-0 Junior Mavs. Dirkschneider wins the face-off here, and Reynolds has the puck now in the zone. Looking for a pass, but a lot of traffic up front and in the middle there. He just backhands it out to the middle, but nobody home, as Davis was a little bit high. Skradsky now has it as the Mount Select team rushes in. Skradsky takes that puck, puts it to the sidewall, and now Reynolds tries to clear. Gets stopped by a Mount Select attacker, and there's one behind the net here waiting for this puck. Dirkschneider now has it. As he looks to clear, he's going to punch it over to Kaiser. Nope, sorry, that's Reynolds. Just misses it. A little bit of a high pass, and that's okay. Puck is out of the zone now. And here's Bars with, he steals possession away from Mount Select and punches it up to, looks like Reynolds there, yep. As Dirkschneider just lets it leak over his stick to Cam Davis. Cam Davis has it now, and he's trying to make something happen. Dirkschneider goes off for a change, and nobody's home for Cam. Sometimes you got to take advantage of that offensive zone to get off the ice and get some fresh legs on there. As we are, 5 games in this weekend, so fatigue will start to set in here as the boys are playing at altitude here in Denver, Colorado, something they're not quite used to. Quick shifts is the name of the game. Kaiser has the puck off the face-off win, and Gates takes it from him and just streaks in the zone. He's got Benson far, and a tip chance there, and Benson just wide of the net. Benson now fighting for the puck on the sidewall. He's got 2 or 3 defenders against him here. As they come away with possession, and Gates comes in to help out. So a little bit of a 2-forward forecheck here on the Mavericks. They got almost 3 forwards deep now. Outlet pass for Mount Select as they get possession, and Bars chases the puck carrier down and steals it from him. Bars now has it again. He's going to push it over to Benson. Benson gets it out of the zone and just backhand pass up to Quadrado. As Quadrado's into the zone, he gets it stolen from him. He's all alone there, just trying to buy some time. Here comes Bennock playing defense on Mountain Select there, and does a good job of forcing the play into the corner. Fitz comes away with the puck and is able to clear the zone there, as there was a big battle for possession on the sidewall. But the puck comes right back in, and Bennock has to chase it down. Bennock loses it behind the net. A backhand pass in front of the net. The puck is loose. And Quadrado comes away with it. He's going to push it over to Fitz, and Fitz is all alone here as 2 defenders come back to help from Mountain Select. Fitz just throws it to the net low, and the goalie's going to block that shot and get a face-off. Battle for the puck in the corner. They're still trying to get possession here, but it looks like Mountain Select has it, and they're going to clear. Backhand pass over the right wing, and he shoots it into the net, or into the zone, wide of the net there. Mountain Select's going to move it to the middle in the high slot. Shot is blocked by by Bars. In the pass, they're intercepted by Gates. As Davis now has it in the corner, he's going to go high off the glass here. As the Mount Select team's able to hold the zone there with a good play by their defenseman. Puck is loose in the middle once again as Gates gets in the middle of it. He's trying to clear the zone, but they're unable to. And a little bit of pressure there as Reynolds finally clears. The Mount Select team's going to have to regroup. Touch pass up to the centerman there. They're going to take it on the rush. Comes Reynolds to try to get pressure there. Puck gets kind of filtered to the other side, but it's still neutral zone. Good move by Reynolds as he tries to get it deep. I mean, they're going to go off for a change, and they're just about ready for that. Little saucer pass over the middle to Kaiser, just fumbled as the lane was a little bit clogged. Now Dirk Schneider has it again. He's going to get stick check there, and he's going to have to push it back out to center ice. Backhand pass over to the defenseman. Quill's waiting for it. Quill punches it up as it's intercepted and dumped in deep. Quill's going to have to chase it down now. Quill punches it over the corner where waiting Maverick is in the wall. And there's a wraparound attempt save made by Rayev as Benson gets the puck now off the rebound. Here comes Kaiser alone. He's just going to get it in deep behind the net there on a dumping. As the second period comes to an end, 2-0 Mavs. And we're back. Third period play. Fitz, Quadrado, Gates to take the face-off here for forwards. We got Skradsky and Willits back on D. As the Mavericks get set for the third period against Mountain Select, trying to maintain their unbeaten streak in this tournament. Steal by Mountain Select as they hit the zone there. They're going to get a shot on goal. Great block by Willits as he gets back to cover on the rush. Enough can't be said about Willits' positioning on the ice defensively. He always seemed to have a stick in the lane. Face off to the left of Rayev. Won by Mountain Select as forwards try to give forecheck some pressure there. Puck's loose in front of the net. Back in a one-timer. Big save by Rayev as he's able to cover up after the shot. And that was a good scoring chance for Mountain Select as the puck just filtered right to an open forward in front of the net waiting for it. Rayev had to be quick on the 5-hole save. Schneider has the puck as he moves to center ice, backhands it up to Reynolds, who gets it deep. He's going to chase it down into the corner. As he battles with Mountain Select defender, the puck comes loose there in front of the net, and now Mountain Select's going to get possession. They're going to clear the zone. Taken into the wall by Bars as Dirk Schneider's back to help out. He's battling one-on-one, and Bars comes in to help him out. Now Reynolds has the puck in center ice. Punches it up to Cam Davis, who makes a great move now. He's going to move in and try to get a shot off. But defended well by Mountain Select. Puck sent out of the zone as Mountain Select changes. They're going to get a full change here. That's technically going to be a shot on goal as it hits off of our goalie here. And Kaiser now has the puck. Center ice and just battle for possession along the wall. Willits comes away with it. He's in the offensive zone looking for a pass. He might try to loop around behind the net. He does. With a backhand or a wraparound chance, and the puck squirts out to center ice off the rebound. Kaiser now has as he dumps it deep. He's going to go off for a change. Here comes Skradsky to recover center ice, and he's going to regroup by passing it over to Bars, who's looking for an option. Center ice pass deflected into the zone by Mountain Select. Skradsky now has it, throws it towards the net, and an easy goal save for the goalie. Dirk Schneider wins it back to Fitz, who loops around and goes into the corner with the puck here. He's battling for it. Tries to come away with it, just loses it there as Dirk Schneider moves in to help out. Interception there by Quadrado as Mountain Select was trying to clear the zone. The Mavs are going to reset. Skradsky punching it over to Bars, Bars over to Fitz. Fitz backhand to the middle, it's taken away. And here's a shot for Mountain Select just wide to the left of the net. Fitz is going to have to retrieve that puck. He's going to punch it up to Bars, who's got some speed moving in on the left side. Pass by Fitz from the corner is intercepted and knocked down, and Fitz is going to play defense here. Puck comes out of the zone. Good stick check there by Reynolds, but he gets it back, and it's going to create a scoring opportunity. Big save by Rayev as he covers it up and doesn't give up a rebound. And here we are, 11:45 left in the third period. Mountain Select wins the faceoff, gets a shot off, blocker save by Rayev, and the puck's coming out of the zone here. Davis has it now. Tries to get it up to Reynolds. Passes a little out of reach there. Puck off the wall, and Reynolds now has it. He's going to head into the zone here. He's going to rip a shot out. High shot, just high in over the net there as it hits the back wall. That comes out now as Mountain Select is on the rush. Bennock to play defense, punches it around over to Willits. And they'll just clear the zone here. Bennock comes away with the puck and punches it up to Davis, who gets it high off the glass to center ice and clears the zone. Dirkschneider's going to give chase with Reynolds on his right wing. Play as Dirkschneider forces that defenseman to retreat all the way into the corner, and he's going to send it down. No icing calls. It must have touched the Maverick player there. Dirkschneider taps it over to Kaiser. Kaiser doesn't get a handle on it. And Mount Select with a shot, blocked by Skradsky. That puck's going to hit the net, and we're going to get a face-off. After the face-off, puck is now behind the net, and Skradsky has it. He's got Dirkschneider to help, but he turns back around and goes the other way. Now he's in a one-on-one and fights through that check. Still trying to get puck out of the corner as Skradsky is working hard. Now Kaiser has it. He's going to give it up to Benson. They're going to call no offsides, as I believe a Mountain Select player hit that puck back into the zone. Bars with the puck, and he's got some pressure, a turnover there in the offensive zone. He's struggling to get back possession. Puck goes to the middle. The Mountain Select player doesn't quite get a handle on it, and now it's behind the net. Bars has it over to Fitz. Fitz tries to touch pass, but just doesn't get a good handle on it there. As now Quadrado has it, and they're going to go up the middle of the ice. Quadrado's just going to punch it deep. Gates with the interception. He's looking to the middle. He sees the middle. And it gets taken away pretty quickly there by Mountain Select defenseman. Bennock with the puck, punches it up the wall. Select's going to hold the zone. And the stick check there by Fitz, and that's going to clear. As Fitz has a little bit of an odd man here. He's going to have to split the D. Tries to. Now Dirkschneider has it. Shot by Dirkschneider. Saved by the goalie. Yeah, a near goal on the backhand pass that floated across the goalie. And now the puck's going to come out. And Reynolds loses it to create another odd man rush, and they're in. Big save by Rayev with the left leg pad, and he's going to cover up. Just escape danger there. That was a dangerous couple plays for the junior Mavs, as they seem to get a little lazy there in their own zone. And we got 8:16 left in the third period here, and the Mavs look like they're getting a little gassed. We need to bear down and focus and come away with some good hockey to finish this game off. The ref looking for a centerman. Gates hops out to take the draw. Puck trickles out of the zone as Davis chases it down. Davis playing some aggressive forecheck here. The puck's going to come out to Reynolds, who has it now. He's going to punch it to Davis, who streaks into the zone. Ooh, Davis just misses that pass off the boards. Now Select has it. Select loses it back, and now Davis has it. He's going to be looking to get it deep. He does. He's going to take it and just toss it out of his glove to his defenseman, as the Mavericks get change. Queel to track it down in his own zone as he goes behind the net. He's going to stop and look for a short side pass in the forward. Kaiser's waiting for it. Touch pass by Kaiser. And now he has it back. Loses it center ice, but Dirkschneider knows how to get it. Just punches it into the zone, and Kaiser's going to chase it down. Filters to the middle, and Select's going to clear. Shot made and saved by Rayev again, as he has the legs working tonight. Mavs are on the change now, and Quadrado comes onto the ice, takes out his player. Bennock loses his footing, and they're going to go ahead and call a penalty on Quadrado there. A little bit too much contact on that play. The Mavs are going to go on a penalty kill. Power play for Select. Shot ripped, but just whiffed on a little bit there, and Mavs are going to be able to clear the zone. Davis with some good pressure at center ice forces a decision there, as Select is going to lose the puck, and now they're going to have to get possession back, which they do. And here comes a shot off the leg of Rayev, save made. Bars clears it out to center, and it's going to trickle into the zone as Gates chases after it. Now he's out of play. He's got to hustle back here. Bennock is helping out. Sorry, Reynolds is helping out here as he just chips that puck up in the air multiple times. The puck goes into the zone. Puck is now center ice as there is 21 seconds left in the penalty kill for the Mavericks. Puck is in deep, and Skradsky makes a great play to steal the puck and clear it into the corner. Seven seconds left on the power play for Mountain Select, as it looks like the Mavericks are going to get a good penalty kill here. And they're going to dump it in deep, and an icing is called. Kaiser with an interception center ice, and he's going to take it into the zone. He's going to rip the shot high off the block. A good save by the Select goalie. As Benson's now behind the net, sends it up front to Gates. He tries to drop the knee and just loses it. Good stick check by the Select defenseman. Shots high and wide from Mountain Select. Bennock chases it down, punches it to Benson. He tries to clear the zone, but it gets stuck in some snow. Interception there by Benson. The player still able to get a hold of it and hold the zone now. Puck is loose right in front of the goalie in the high slot. And the boys are trying to get it out of the zone here, and Gates does. 4:05 left in the game. 2-0 lead here for the Mavericks. As Queel provides pressure, and Fitz provides pressure. And now here comes Dirkschneider with the puck. He's got Fitz and Queel. Quadrado gets it on the backhand, and dangerous little backhand here. Fitz keeps the play alive, gives it to Quadrado. Saucer passes it up, shot, top shelf goal by Willits. What a shot by Willits. Beautiful play by Quadrado to get it behind the net and see that pass and just get it off the ice enough to get to this to the tape of Willits, who sends it home. Mavs are going to take a 3-0 lead here. 3:42 left in the third period. Goes into the zone and Bars has to try to get it out. He gets contested pretty heavily and just throws it into the boards to Fitz. Fitz now has it. Backhand to Dirkschneider. Dirkschneider's going to take it up ice through the center. He's going to punch it into the zone and chase it down alone. Reynolds attacks the player in the center ice, so the puck is going to get put deep in behind the net of the Mavs goalie. And now Reynolds has it. Backhand pass to center ice, intercepted by the Select player. And icing's called. 2:50 left in the third. Select enters his own off the face-off here. Pass is intercepted by Davis. Davis hits it hard off the boards to Reynolds, who's not quite able to get that as it went behind him a little bit. Reynolds now has it, makes a move and just punches it to center ice. And there's Gates getting it deep off of a nice little move, and he's going to go off for a change. Winding down to 2 minutes left here in the third period as the Mavs have scored and got themselves to a 3-goal lead here in the third period. Puck filters out of the zone and it's going to go back into the Select zone. No icing, as I believe they might have hit it out on a missed pass there, and they're going to have to regroup. They hit the puck up the wall and try to send it to center ice. It's a little bit behind their forward as Quill's going to have a one-on-one race going into the corner. And he gets the icing. Face off in the Select zone with Gates taking the draw. Quadrado Fitz on his wing and Stradsky and Bars. Back on defense. Quadrado gets it to Stradsky. Stradsky just throws it into the corner there. Gates now battling for possession to get it back. There's the puck seems to come out of the zone a little bit there, and now Select is on the rush. Shot and a low glove save for Rayev as he's been lights out tonight, pitching a shutout in this game. 13 left. Face-off won by Gates as Skradsky gets possession of the puck and he's behind the net. He turns back and punches it into the corner. Quadrado's going to have to get possession as they're trying to clear here. And Bars gets the puck cleared and it's going to go into the Mount Select zone. Puck is held up by the ref there a little bit. As Gates now has it and Fitz punches it up to Quadrado. Quadrado throws it deep and he's going to go off for a change and Fitz is going with him. 45 seconds left here in the third period. Dirkschneider moves back to take over possession of the puck, and he's going to loop it all the way back behind his own goalie as the clock runs down here in this game. Davis gets it deep, and no ice as it hits a Mount Select player. Filters into the zone, killing vital time off the clock as we're down to 17 seconds. Enough can't be said about how hard the Mavericks have worked this season, and the teamwork that we've seen, and everybody playing to their own strengths this year. And The boys have been working hard, and it's now paying off here in Colorado as Mountain Select takes a late third period penalty and probably a little bit of frustration. Shortened power play as the clock winds down. Here it's Saturday afternoon in Littleton, Colorado. The Mavs are going to come away with a win. They finish pool play unbeaten as they head into championship day on Sunday. Everybody make sure to wish them luck and tune in tomorrow as we fight for a championship in this